Hi girls, this is Miss Gaska. Today I'm going to go over English 1 Semester 2 Week 2, Embedded Assessment 2, Writing an Argumentative Essay. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the assignment, the requirements, what they're looking for, and also I'm going to be talking about the rubric. So here we go. So your assignment is to write an argumentative essay about the value of a college education. Your essay must be organized as an argument in which you assert a precise claim, support it with reasons and evidence, and acknowledge and refute counterclaims fairly. Now, if you look at the assignment, it has several different sections. To begin with, it has planning. Make a plan for researching your topic and collecting evidence. The second section says pre-writing. Prepare to write the essay draft. The next section says drafting. Decide how to structure your essay. And then we have revising and editing for publication, review and revise to make your work the best it can be. After all that, we have a reflection, to write an honest evaluation of your argument. Describe how you think it was effective or not, and then what would you do differently next time to improve your argument. So this is the topic we've been learning about throughout this unit, which is whether going to college is a valuable thing to do or not. So that's what you're going to be writing about for your argumentative essay. So during the planning, here are some questions you should ask yourself. What is your claim? Is it clear? What evidence do you need to support it? Or what information do you need to support it? How will you use your essay? In your essay, the articles you have been reading independently. So you're going to be needing to research a few articles independently to make sure you have some supplementary material to back up your claim. How will you expand upon the articles in this unit by doing further research? That goes along with what I just said. How will you evaluate whether you have enough information to write your draft? So that's going to be like how you decide once you've had enough information, like, okay, I have enough, I could start. And then finally, how will you consider your audience and determine the reasons and evidence that will best convince them to support your argument? So think about who you're writing to and what evidence and information you could use to strengthen your writing for that audience. So in the pre-writing phase, you're going to be asking yourself these questions. How will you make time to read your notes and add to, delete, or refine them as the basis for your argument? What quotations will you use as evidence? And what information do you have to address counterclaims? So you're going to be making sure you have evidence for both sides so that you can do that last one. And then make sure that you are using direct quotes from your information that you've pulled up. Drafting. That means you are doing a rough draft of your story or your essay. What will you include in the introduction? How will you describe your claim? Have you used vivid and precise language, carefully chosen diction and formal style? Have you acknowledged and addressed counterclaims? And have you written a strong conclusion with a call to action? So those are the things that you've got to ask yourself about during the drafting phase. The next one, revising and editing for publication. Have you arranged to share your draft with a partner or your writing group? Have you consulted the scoring guide and the activities to prepare for revising your draft? And did you use available resources such as spell check, dictionaries, writer's checklist to edit for conventions and prepare your narrative for publication? So since you don't have a partner to work with, you could be working with me about editing and revising your draft in order to create and submit a final draft. So, moving on to the next section, this is the rubric that you're going to be evaluated on when you're writing your essay. So this column is going to be for scoring criteria, and then this row tells us the different levels of quality. So the level that you are going to be aiming for is the second to first one, proficient, so second one. So for ideas, this is what you're required to do. So your essay has to include an explanation of the issue, a claim, and a thesis statement. So those things are probably going to be in your introduction paragraph. It must present support for the central claim, but may not fully develop all evidence. It presents and acknowledges counterclaims and offers some evidence to refute them, and concludes by summarizing the main points and offering a call to action. So that's what you have to do for the ideas section. For the structure, the essay must follow a multi-paragraph argumentative structure, but may not necessarily have a clearly logical progression of ideas, but it does develop central points and uses transitions. For use of language, your essay uses a formal writing style and integrates credible source material into the text with accurate citations and demonstrates correct spelling and general command of standard English conventions. And that's pretty much it. So when you write this essay, if you have any hiccups or need any advice or don't know what to do a certain part of it, please feel free to reach out. I'm here to help you, and I can give you any tips or advice that you may need, go through it with you, whatever you need. All right, so thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day.